I wiped away the condensation on the car window with my finger, then leaned in to lick those few water droplets. I'd been trapped in this car for over 10 hours. The car's body and glass were incredibly solid. I tried everything but couldn't get it open. Suddenly, the car owner called me. He told me this car was specifically designed for thieves. Turns out he'd known all along that I wanted to steal his car. The next second, the air conditioning suddenly kicked in. The cool breeze felt amazing against my face ends. I'd been stuck in the stifling heat for so long, but before long, the temperature plummeted. I put back on the shirt I'd used to bandage my wounds, but it couldn't block the bone-chilling wind at all. I frantically used a floor mat to cover the biggest air vent and stuffed paper into the smaller ones, but the cold air kept pouring in relentlessly. I curled up in the back seat, feeling my life drain away bit by bit. The car owner called again. What would you do if you caught your own son stealing? I'd take him to the police station. The owner wasn't satisfied with my answer and hung up immediately. Just when I could barely hold on, a police car pulled up in front. I desperately pounded on the windows, but the officer just walked around the car and couldn't hear my screams. All he left behind was a parking ticket. Soon it started pouring outside. All I could do was struggle to swallow my own saliva. Then the car owner called for the third time, telling me there was a hose in the trunk. I rushed over and sure enough, found a soft tube with water flowing through it. I couldn't wait to fill half a bottle and gulped it all down at once, just as I'd relieved my thirst. The heater suddenly kicked in. When I was about to suffocate from the heat, the cold air came blasting back. This torture of alternating hot and cold kept repeating. Meanwhile, waves of hunger hit me. I even started chewing the paper I'd stuffed into the air vent, just when I was completely desperate. A stranger approached and tried to break into the car. Hope instantly lit up in my eyes, but his technique was clumsy. Before he could succeed, someone spotted him. My last hope was completely crushed. 3 days passed. I kept pressing the stop button over and over, praying for a miracle. Finally, in my desperation, the engine actually started. I quickly buckled my seatbelt and slammed the car in reverse, crashing into the wall. The airbag deployed. I seized the moment to kick out the glass and crawled out in a mess. I rushed it into a nearby supermarket, grabbed a bottle of water and chugged it down, then took 2 hamburgers, not caring about the stares from others. I sat right there on the floor and devoured the food. Then a police officer walked up to me and coldly told me to leave immediately. I pretended not to hear him. Instead, I pulled out a gun. Suddenly I jolted awake. I was still in that car. Everything that had just happened was only a dream.